Welcome back, everybody. There it is. It's Foodie Friday. Foodie Friday. It's Foodie Friday. Well, if you're hungry, then the world is your oyster this morning because it's Foodie Friday.
Now, if you're not familiar with Foodie Friday, you know, each Friday on Good Day Virginia, we like to highlight local restaurants, chefs, and so much more in our area. Well, WFXR's Hazelmarie Anderson is live in our community kitchen with a special guest.
You know this face. It's George Noleff. He is outdoors outdoors bound. That is. I was about to say farm because you also
That's
do
when I'm not
on the farm.
Right.
Exactly. So we're actually talking about Virginia being Oyster Month. That's what we're going to talk about. November is Oyster Month here in Virginia. It started in 2017, correct?
Right. Yeah.
So let's talk all things oyster. I'm still new to this oyster game, and for Foodie Friday, you're going to show us how to whip up something like a little breakfast. Right?
Yeah. This time around, we're going to do a little breakfast. We're going to do an oyster omelet, and I've got oysters chopped, minced into my egg mixture here.
Now, earlier this morning, you just shucked them. I don't know if you can see this video, but
yeah,
I was fascinated by it. So these are fresh oyster. Now, where did you go and get these in the bay?
I got these locally.
Okay.
Yard Bull Meats carries, among others, local oysters. These are Upper Bay Western Shore oysters. Remember, there are 8 different oyster regions in Virginia. It's like wine.
Hey.
These are going to be kind of a creamy, sort of buttery flavor. The texture is going to be...
And so each oyster, wherever they come from, is going to have a different flavor profile, correct? So something a little bit further north would be, what would you say? What would that taste like?
Yeah, further north on the bay, it's going to be sweeter.
Okay.
There's less salt water up that way. So you're not going to get the brine that you would, say, in a seaside oyster, say a Shankatee or a Lynn Haven.
And then what type of oysters are these?
These are upper Western Shore.
So they're not going to have that briny. So basically what you did, you just added a couple of eggs, you know, because we're making a traditional omelet, but we're adding your own spin to it, which is with oysters.
Yeah,
so
mince some oysters in here.
Okay.
Here, I'll flip that.
Look at that. That's nice and beautiful.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to go full on Virginia with some country ham. I've got some country ham I creamed up with some red bell pepper.
I saw that's why you didn't put the salt in the eggs, because there's already plenty of salt in the ham.
Yeah, you got more than enough salt in that country ham. And this is a little cream in here, a little green onion.
So that's earlier, you know, you sauteed all that up. So we have the country ham, we have the peppers in there, and then you're just going to add that to the omelet. Right. So, you know, for folks that are just like me that really haven't indulged in an oyster before, you know, why should people give it a go?
Well, one, they are native to Virginia, so you're eating all natural.
Okay. 2,
they taste good. 3, environmentally, these they're wonderful. They're filter feeders, and wherever you have oysters, they make the water cleaner. They make the water cleaner. That's good for all of us, even if you don't like oysters. But I love oysters. And
there's that beautiful omelet that we just made. Georgie, you know, thank you so much for hanging out with us. So we're going to do our Foodie Friday dance because we didn't get to. It's going to build up our appetite so we can all try this omelet. Are you ready?
I'll give it my
Okay, we're going to go Foodie Friday. Back to you, ladies. Foodie Friday. It's Foodie. Get it, George. Get it, George. Hey!
Yeah, and I'll be in there for that omelet in just a few moments.
Yes, come on in. Come on in for the omelet.
Hazelmarie and George, thank you so much. And if you have a restaurant that you would like us to highlight here on Good Day Virginia for Foodie Friday, just send us an email. That email address is news@wfxrtv.com.
Definitely craving that omelet.
Yep, I'll be in there in a second.
And probably if you're getting ready for the day ahead, hopefully you have time to put a warm breakfast into your system, maybe just a hot cup of coffee.